Good morning. This is Monday morning, start of a new work week, November the 13th, 2023. And as I'm talking, it's 7:30 a.m. on the dot. So yesterday we had quite a bit of rain, especially in the afternoon, especially on the east side. There wasn't a whole lot of rain over the Caribbean, but we just happened to get in the wrong place if you didn't want rain, which most of us don't. But we got a good dose of it. Let's take a look at yesterday's rain totals. Heavier on the east side. We definitely welcome our new Camp Bay station. We're looking forward to seeing more and more stations come online. Got a lot of interest. So thank you very much. You can see this hole right here, Coxon Hole, and points to the east on the south side, even Flowers Bay. I would love somebody down there to come up with a weather station. We love ambient weather, WS 2902. People ask me all the time what kind of weather station to get. That seems to be fairly easy to connect to both ambient weather and Wonderground. So if you're able to bring one of those down, we certainly appreciate you. So 2 inches in Camp Bay, about an inch towards Oak Ridge and the east side, half an inch mid-island, a little bit less, third of an inch to even just a smattering of rain on the west side, half an inch to an inch on Utila. Let's see what's going on this morning. So we can see, and you can see them a little better if we turn on the infrared, that we have storminess to our northeast, and the direction of this is heading towards the northeast. So this morning doesn't look like the rainiest of mornings to me. You can see down here we do have some cloudiness, and if I turn on the blue again, we can see what I call these little popcorn clouds. Let me get rid of that. And sometimes these little popcorn clouds can have some rain in them. So we have a very rich and moist environment. So rain this morning, very possible, but we're outside of the worst of the thunderstorms. You know, like we had yesterday morning early, we had a pretty big thunderstorm in the morning. So this convection is to our northeast. So aside from some occasional showers, we should be okay this morning. Let's take a look at our main attraction, our potential tropical storm Vince. Many people are saying perhaps the last tropical storm of the year. It's the end of the season is the end of this month. Tropical storms have occurred in December and even January before, but they're rare. So we have here a 60% chance of formation through 70 days. We've been watching this for a week, it seems, maybe a little more. But still, there's more agreement among the forecasts. So let's take a look at the GFS this morning. We see general raininess around us this morning. The GFS has been developing this quicker than most, but you can see a bit of storminess off the Mosquito Coast tomorrow, but as we go through Thursday is when it finally closes up below into a tropical storm and sweeps it to the northeast toward Haiti. Now, the interesting thing about this is the stronger this is, kind of the better our weekend is going to be, because it's going to pull down some of this cooler, drier air. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But let's talk about the Euro, which has not been developing this as much. It's finally picked up on it a little bit. So as we go through Tuesday and Wednesday, the Euro is trying to give us some heavier rains. But as we go through time into Friday and Saturday, finally gives us a little bit of a closed low over towards Jamaica. Now, if this happens, it still has it much weaker. We don't get as good a weekend because we're not getting as much of that cool, dry north air. Icon has picked up on this pretty well. You can see towards Wednesday, it has it right off the Mosquito Coast, and then developing it through Thursday into a tropical depression / tropical storm as it goes through up towards the Bahamas. Let's see what this means for us for rain. So this is through Wednesday. We've been watching these rain totals to add to what we've had before. Still lots of wet roads, still lots of cliffs that are unstable. I've seen more trees come down, even on our road here to Jonesville Point. So the Euro says in 2 inches to 3, maybe 4 inches. GFS, which has been our lowest rain total so far, has us still in the 2-inch area. That's a little more than we've seen in past days. And then the icon has been our most ambitious when it comes to rain, 4 inches, maybe 5. So let's take a look at the cool air. Now, as we start, we can see there's a pocket of cooler air over Texas and northern Mexico. That's the blues and greens here. We're in the warm Caribbean, obviously. Now, as we go through time, this is the icon, which is really pulling this cool air over us. You can see it's closing up this low here. And as we go into Friday, it's really pulling this cooler air over us. So usually a norther for us means a lot of rain, but this air is a little drier. So as we go into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday and Saturday, chance of some scattered showers along with this cooler air. Sunday looks a lot drier. And a Sunday and Monday has the potential to be sunny and fresh. 2 things that usually don't go together on the islands. So can't wait to see if it happens. But I'm really going to enjoy Sunday and Monday if they really do, if this forecast holds up. Let's talk about the sea state. Still fairly calm winds today and tomorrow, 2 to 3 foot seas, because we have swell from out in the ocean. Thursday and Friday, a lot of this has to do with how strong vents gets, potential vents, and how close it comes to us to give us some northwest winds up to 20 miles an hour and seas 3 to 4, maybe 5 feet if it comes close enough to us on the north side. All right, that's it for today. You guys have fun, and thank you for stopping in. Like and subscribe. Visit us on patreon.com/Roatan Weather.